Let's face it, life isn't easy. If you're stuck in a bad relationship, betrayed or afraid of tomorrow, financially insecure, or desperate for a breakthrough, you've come to the right place. Dr. Carmen Harra is a renowned psychologist, intuitive, relationship expert, and best-selling author, and she's here to give you the miracle guidance you need. Her new call-in show, Miracle Guidance for Everyday Life, offers profound wisdom, practical advice, daily exercises, and empowering predictions, all for you. Dr. Harra's show aims to eliminate everyday problems, big and small, with topics like healing your relationships, reclaiming your power, achieving better health, dealing with loss, and so much more. Regain the joy, stability, and fulfillment you deserve to feel. Tune in to Miracle Guidance for Everyday Life with host Dr. Carmen Harra, live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, and find the answers you've been looking for.
Good evening, everybody, and so excited. I'm so excited to be with you every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on OMTimes with my wonderful producer, Christopher, and the beautiful people at OMTimes Radio. And I'm so, so grateful to them and to all of you listening every Tuesday. So I'm talking tonight about something I think I've been talking before, but it's one of those things that we need to speak about. So my show is called tonight, Love After Betrayal, Finding Faith and Finding Forgiveness, because heartbreak is a pain of its own. What is worse in life, when you feel betrayed, and whether it's a partner betraying you, cheating on you, or somebody who abandoned you, deception carves deep emotional scars that can take years and years to heal. From my experience and dealing with people for over 30 years, I heard people who've been betrayed and they still working to mend their mental wounds. Because if not, you're not trying to work on those wounds, you can easily be stuck for a lifetime in resentment, in bitterness, trauma brought on by such an experience. But you don't have to be a victim. So that's why I'm doing the show. You don't have to be a victim of other people's wrong action. You don't have to be a victim, and you don't want to be hurt again by somebody who claims he or she loves you. So I want to teach you tonight how to discern the true intention of others, how to move on through the pain of betrayal, and how to restart. You restart the process of trust in yourself, and then also trust in other people and trust in the divine. So I want you to call in with your love questions, and if you've ever been betrayed and it's okay with you, please share that experience with me tonight so that other people can learn from what you've been going through. So, and again, I'm so excited to be with you tonight, and I have already a lot of wonderful people ready, to speak, because my goal today is to help you recover from this betrayal. And I know it's not easy, but it's essential. It's essential for your well-being.
I'm trying to get the news.
Now, as I said, from my own experience as a counselor for over 30 years, there is nothing as common and more painful than being betrayed. And I speak to many people every day, female clients that call me telling me that my husband cheated on me with a younger woman, with his assistant, slept with their best friend, slept with a cleaning lady, slept with both. Also have plenty of male clients who confess that their wife or girlfriends has deceived them and they don't know what to do. So when it comes to the topic of betrayal, you name it, I've heard it all. We've all been betrayed, in a way or another in this lifetime. So I have a quote from Arthur Miller who said, "Betrayal is the only truth that sticks." And I'm sure you agree with this, because the worst type of betrayal is actually in love. That's because our greatest emotion are attached to the people in our life. Your greatest emotion is attached to your partner. So you devote yourself to that person and give them so much, of yourself and so much of the power that you have. But in fact, betrayal happens so frequently, and that's why it doesn't make it easy to overcome, nor does it justify the act, or nor does it make it right. So I think that there's a pandemic of infidelity in the world right now. And that's teaching us that on the whole, we are not acting in good faith towards one another. And you see this, you see what's happening in the world when it comes to love and when it comes to commitment and when it comes to building a life together, family together. This is a number one issue that everybody is talking about. And you see this in the life of celebrities. It's just so much there. So there's another fact to consider, and that's my opinion. Animals act to fulfill their needs. And animals act to fulfill their needs to survive and nothing else. They don't question their intention. They don't actually think. So, ethically speaking, this is the right thing to do, is it? What do you think? What makes us different from an animal in our ability? It's our ability to reason. That's why we're different. To dissociate the right from the wrong and to apply logic to our most pertinent choices. But before we act, we're supposed to reflect on whether this is for the good of us, for the good of everybody involved. We're supposed to employ a sense of morality to be guided to our moral compass. But yet many times we don't do that. When it comes to infidelity, it's like same principle instinct takes hold of us, and you know, it is we operate in the same way. We know that we're doing something wrong, and yet we are doing it anyhow. It's always, and I found that so interesting to think that because we claim that infidelity is just partially, but there are so many reasons in a person there's so many reasons a person chooses to cheat. Either they think they are happy, they think they're bored with their partner, they think they don't get what they want, they think their partner doesn't have such a the correct personality. All of a sudden, or it can just simply be a sexual addiction. I've seen this many times. So there are these multiple reasons, but the fact remains that's inherited within you, and it's totally wrong. You know, so that fact is absolutely wrong. So I sympathize with everybody who's been betrayed, because I've been experienced betrayal myself from friends, from family members, from people I never thought would betray me. But throughout your life, you know, you never lose your faith. Your faith meaning not religion, the faith in the fact that you know, there is a new beginning. So betrayal, in my case, has taught me to be more careful with whom I trust, but it hasn't taken away, you know, as I said, the faith, the trust in other people. So if they betray, I used to say that all the time. Okay, you betray me, it's your karma, it's your action, but it won't ruin me because it's your poor choice. My experience with others have never stopped me from basing my faith, my life in faith, in believing in others, in believing in recovering, in believing in making things right. So I continue to believe that human beings are actually good when they use their mind and their free will and everything that has to do with reasoning in a positive way. Perhaps the saddest thing about betrayal is that it always begins with trust. Like if you think of religion, you think of Jesus trusted Judah, and we know what happened. But finding out about a person's deception stirs up all sorts of heavy emotion. When you find that you've been betrayed, you go to rage, desperation, bitterness. And it's normal to feel those things if you've been betrayed, but ultimately this emotion only hurt you. I have a quote that Oprah used to put it in her magazine. Oprah used this quote a lot for me, and it's called, "Betrayal leaves us at a fork in the road." We can become stuck in that bad moment, or we can put it behind us forever. That's my quote. But no matter how badly you've been betrayed, you must move forward and heal for your own sake, for your own good. So otherwise, you know, you will remain in that betrayal and relive it in your next relationship. So over and over, you will actually relive the betrayal. So I want to teach you tonight how to rebuild trust, how to end up in fidelity, how to clear harmful feelings from your own being. I want to give you steps to bounce back from betrayal better than before and show you how to attract loyalty, loving people who you actually deserve to have in your life. You're probably going to ask me, how can I recover from trauma? How can I believe trust in a healthy relationship? What do I need to do? There are real ways to recover faith. And there are real ways, to overcome something. We can actually conquer everything in life. I'm going to give you some truths, some 5 truths about betrayal. Then I'm going to tell you about the conference, and I'm going to go and take your calls. So the 5 truths about betrayal, the number 1 is the person who hurt you. Remember this. The person who hurt you by betraying you is struggling with inner issues. Only people who are broken break other people. That's my quote again. Only people who are broken break other people. So it is best not to take anything personally, because you actually understand the person who's doing something to you is a broken person. Number 1. Number 2, as much as you may not like to hear, anyone who hurts you was meant to be in your life to teach you something. As much as you think it makes no sense, why am I supposed to bring somebody in your life who's supposed to cheat on me? But it's a bigger lesson, a lesson that you have to learn so you don't have to repeat it. Number 3, the best way to avoid betrayal is by healing. What happens if you leave an open wound? Bacteria creeps in and cause an infection. Similarly, in the spiritual sense, if you leave an emotional wound open, you invite the same situation that can hurt you to come back in. So close the wound to close the karma, to close the pain, to be able to live again. So number 4, betrayal is one of the best opportunities for personal growth and self-improvement. When we feel pain, we become incredibly resourceful. We become resilient. We become creative. I mean, if you think the biggest, the most creative piece of art, think of Beethoven, think of the Symphony of Destiny. When you're in the middle of the street, when you have no way to, you feel betrayed by everybody, you have no money to survive, then you create a masterpiece. So it's one of the first instincts instilled in us by nature. So we evolve through experience. We evolve through pain. And betrayal is one of those painful opportunities for growth and self-improvement. And number 5, remember, this is so interesting. Out of difficulties come miracles. There is no pain that is permanent. And after the lows comes the high. Such is the flow of life. So I want you to remember these 5 truths about betrayal. Any kind of a betrayal that you've experienced. I want to tell you something about my conference, and then I'm going to go and take your calls. And I want to say this. The soul returns to earth with a mission. We come here because we are designed to do something. If you're an artist, a communicator, a humanitarian, an inventor, a singer, which of your skills and abilities will bring you success? These are answers that we have to ourselves throughout life. And so I created a conference. It's called Manifest Your Destiny. Discover your power and purpose and break through stagnation in order to achieve the joy you deserve, that joyful life. Because we're alive because we are important, we're special, we are extraordinary people. We are not here to work in a dead-end job. We're not here to struggle to make ends meet or stifle your creativity. Yes, most of us live this way, vaguely dissatisfied, constantly feeling that you're meant to do more, but unsure what steps to take, not knowing how to improve your situation. Even if you're abundantly talented and beaming with possibilities, manifesting your destiny seems to be hard for a lot of people. And in my opinion, is easier than you think, but for some people it's easier said than done. So between the demands of the daily life, seems with problem, we fall into the dark pit of disempowerment and confusion. So let's rekindle your light. Let's shine again. I want you to take time to come to my conference. My conference is on Zoom, Sunday, April 23rd, this year, from 12 to 3 Pacific time, from 3 to 6 Eastern time, and 8 to 11 p.m. UK time. So I put it so that people different parts of the country, people from Europe can actually listen. Because I know I have a lot of people in Europe who follow me, who listen to my work, so I'm very grateful. But if you by any chance say I can join you live, no worries. The workshop is recorded. You will get answers to all your questions, because the most important thing is for you to understand, you in this conference, you get a chance to talk to me, you get a chance to put questions. Because it's all about your unique path and purpose. It's all about the specific points in that destiny when major shift will occur, and how to prepare yourself for them, how to multiply your strength, how to mitigate your weaknesses for a greater personal power. Now, your relationship roadmap is also part of this conference, because you're supposed to see that whatever has to do with your destiny is important and is linked into your other half, and see where is missing there, if you found the right person or if you're still searching for. I also talk about action you need to take to detach from bad experiences, to heal the trauma, exactly what I'm talking today, but breaking out a vicious cycle and resolving karmic past, family karma, personal karma, that you stuck into it, that you tend to move on in circles for years and years, how to grow, how to expand in any areas of your life. And again, you will talk to me directly. I want you to sign up in the next 4 or 5 days till the 5th of March in order to get this amazing price for $49. So when you realize exactly what's holding you back, you get tips about action that you need to cultivate, how to progress, how to see results. I think you will love this conference, and also having the possibility to ask me questions. So the choice is yours. It's up to you whether you want to be part of it or not. But I want you to take advantage of this special price of $49 and visit my website. Go to carmenharra.com and click on the shop. You see the button shop on the top of the page, and you will see there my course. You can actually click on the course and subscribe to the course on April 23rd, and you're good to go, and you will receive from my assistants a link 1 or 2 days before the conference. You will click on the link and you will be part with me. You will be live. We will be on camera. We'll be able to interact. We'll be able to speak. You will be able to express your questions, your concerns. So, and this is something I really want you to participate. Now, Martin Luther King said that faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase. So have faith in yourself. This is so true. And I also want you to have faith that life is coming towards you with all the rewards and all the extraordinary opportunities. So that's why come to the conference. You will get a lot of answers, and we try to create a community of people who are open up to personal growth, to reinventing themselves, to being bright and shiny and access their inner power. So I would love for you to be part of it. And let me know if you have any questions about this conference on April 23rd. I'm going to take a very short break, and then I'm going to go to my first caller, Marilyn, who calls all the way from Singapore. I absolutely love this lady. She's a beautiful soul, and she's our friends of the show. She's a friend of the show for many years. So hold on the line. I'll be with you in a minute.
The best of the holistic, spiritual, and conscious world. OMTimes Radio. IOM FM.
The AMI Awards and the AMI Woods Hall of Fame are the Conscious Media Awards that aim to recognize and honor the best luminary minds, influencers, and changemakers of the conscious, spiritual, holistic, and indie communities. The Ami Conscious Media Awards are open to the participation of all creators, individuals, and visionary leaders who can classify their original work and their projects as part of the spiritually conscious genre. Learn more about the Amis and how to participate in it at amis.com.
My name is Victor Furman. Some call me The Voice. I've always been fascinated with human nature, spirituality, science, and the crossroads at which they meet. Join me Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern on OMTimes Radio, and we'll explore these topics and so much more on Destination Unlimited.
You came across someone struggling with hunger. How would you recognize them? Would you notice an 8-year-old girl who's not excited for
summer break because she may not be having lunch again until September?
Or a war veteran who's having a hard time landing
a job and getting back on his feet?
I am the 1 in 8 Americans who struggle with hunger. I am hunger in America.
Hunger can be hard to recognize. Learn why at IamHungerInAmerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
And I'm back, and I want to tell you, my first caller is so special to me. And I'm going to start by saying, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, beautiful Marilyn. Happy birthday to you. I love you, Marilyn. And I wish you the best of the best in the universe. You're so special. You're so dear to me. We all love you here at the show. You know, Christopher, I know, was singing to you. We all are, everybody listening. Let's sing for Marilyn that wish her happy birthday and all the best in the world. How are you, my love, on your birthday?
Oh, I'm good. I'm at the airport right now, going to Bangkok today.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm going for a short holiday, like maybe 4 days.
Oh, that's
just
beautiful.
To treat myself.
Okay.
Yeah. I am calling because I want to know what you have in for me since today is my birthday. If any insight that you could share.
I'm so glad that you called today, because today is the day when you close door to the last 12 years of your life. You close doors for the last 5 and then to the last 12. Why? Because if we add all the numbers, 28 February plus 2023, which is the 7th.
No, it's March 1st.
Oh, it's March
1st. Because, yeah.
Okay, so it's not today.
Certain hours.
Oh.
No, it's certain hours. Because, but in Singapore, in Singapore, it's already, in Singapore, it's March 1st already.
Okay. So
you're behind time.
You closing, then you are already, since last year, into a new life cycle. So you close door to the first year of the cycle, entering the second year of the cycle, which is the year to build and heal and build your relationship. Because this is the year, if you ever wanted to settle down, if you ever wanted to be with somebody, if you ever wanted to heal wounds of the past, if you ever wanted to marry somebody, this would be the year. From now on all the way to March of 2024, you have this opportunity to revisit all the issues of the past and to decide on your private life, to decide on where you want to live, to decide to eventually move, to decide of eventually opening a door to a business or something that will make you feel better or more excited about. Any of this is in your plan. Do you have any intention? Let's say, okay, I want to relocate. I eventually would love to find somebody new, or I want to settle down with a person in my life. Which are, the goals that you set? Because this is the year to write down on a paper your goals for the year and say, I'm going to work very hard to fulfill, whatever I need to fulfill. What it is that is your goal right now?
Well, my goal is just for my partner to be more open, and then to maybe I want him to move a step forward. But as I told you before, my relationship with him is stagnant and he's not moving forward. So I'm not sure if
Okay,
I would
is
love
he in
to
your
stay
life
with
for
him
4 or
or
5
not.
years? How many years is he in your life?
He's been with me for more than a year now. You know that we're on a dating
Or more
site,
than
right?
a year. Okay. Now, this would be
Yeah.
actually the year to make a decision. So I thought it was more, I didn't know exactly. But if it's only 1 year, it's normal. A year is a time, to introspect, to rethink what you're planning. I should say, you don't be too disappointed if you didn't make a decision. When is this person born? What's his birthday? I want to check on seeing the compatibility based on the numbers.
October 11, 1974.
Okay. Did you I think you read my book on archetype. Do you have an idea what kind of a archetype he is?
He is a wounded.
Okay, because
warrior.
those, it's almost like I kind of knew that this is the key. This is a very good man. And was he married before?
Yeah, he had some problem with his ex.
Yeah, because I feel like one of the things that affected him a lot had to do with his previous marriage, and also something that has to do with his mother. I don't know how much you know about the relationship with his own mother. Do you know anything about it?
But his mother, he passed like quite a long time ago.
That can be an issue. So if he lost his mother and he felt he was too young to lose a mother, and the mother figure was not there present in his major life decision, she was not there, the support you wanted, that can be the issues I'm talking about. Because it's obvious, according to all this calculation, that this man has been affected by something that is related to his mother. Either losing her or not having her around, or that there's no communication. So that affected him emotionally. And I do believe that he attracted, as a result of this, is his mother dead for quite a while?
Yes.
Because I feel like he made some decisions without knowing exactly, just to, many people just decide to get married just to get married, and I feel like he didn't have any advice, any support, anybody to be there for him. Does he have 2 kids?
Okay.
Does he have
she only
children?
had a daughter.
Okay, only one child.
daughter. 7. Yeah.
Okay, because I felt like this man had kids, and also the kids probably suffer from whatever is going on in his life. But he failed in the marriage, and he tried his best in the marriage. He's very good for you. I think if you give him more time, and I should say, from when I do see this man really making a move is somewhere during the fall of this year. So remember my words, this is a positive anticipation of where this man is going in the relationship with you as we're moving towards September, October, November, even December of this year. You're going to start seeing him all of a sudden progressing in the relationship with you. I think he cares about you. I don't know if you see this. I think he has feelings for you, but I think he really acts like the wounded warrior, the man who's been hurt, and he cannot make a step forward. He cannot move forward, cannot break through that pain that has been there for a long time, that resentment, that he's stagnant, not towards you. He's stagnant in the way he thinks. He's stagnant in the way how should I put it? Because I was talking today about betrayal. I feel like in a way he was betrayed. Does it make sense?
Yes, correct. Exactly. That's what he is. Yeah, so it's a perfect show.
Yeah, this is the show for you to understand that where you stand.
And for him.
And for him. Where you stand is with a person who's been hurt. And it takes a lifetime to be healed, but you are a healer. He came into your life for a reason. You came in his life for a reason, to heal each other, to help each other, to create the miracle of a good relationship. After losing the trust, he comes into your life with no trust in you or no trust in anybody. You understand?
Yes.
Think
it's
a little
really
bit.
Obvious.
Because, it's obvious. That's why he's stagnant. He doesn't trust. How can he trust you after everything that happened to him? He will trust no one. He will never trust another person.
I know.
So, but in time,
That's so hard.
you become a healer. The way you handle it, you help him heal.
So how do I can help him then?
Talk about his problem, talking about it, and bringing up the issue and saying, even saying things like, I am in your life to help you overcome. I'm in your life to help you heal.
Okay.
You know, that can make a world of a difference.
Right.
That is very, very important for you to,
Yeah, because sometimes I feel that I've been losing patience waiting for him, because sometimes I feel that he is making excuses, and he gets really upset.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
I told him if I told him about what I really feel about things, and then he gets so upset. That's why, and then he have this like impulsive behavior, and then end up regretting it. And I'm trying to more understanding for him. So I don't know. I think I'm just a human that maybe I lost patience in waiting. Especially we're not getting any younger. We're getting old. We're getting older. We're not 16 years old anymore to keep waiting.
So my take on it, if you're patient, this is the year when you're finally gonna see him making a decision. Finally, you know.
Okay.
This year is gonna be very good. This is the year to. Are you living under the same roof?
I know he's living quite far away. That's the problem. He's in Spain.
Oh, that is a problem. Any way you can move together?
Well, it's not so easy to move. If he asked me to move in with him, then I will gladly go with him. But as I said, he haven't made a step forward yet. We're still there, stagnant our relationship.
You can move. You can move closer to each other, because I told you at the beginning of talking to you that this might be the year to move, to relocate.
I know, but it's not so easy to move because of my work also, and it's not that easy to just move and get a job.
Has he ever thought about moving with you?
That's what he's thinking before, but I don't think he's gonna leave his work, his business, and everything is with him. So that's one of the reason also that he cannot come and visit. He keeps saying he wants to visit, but he never made the decision yet. He always says.
So how often do you see each other? How often do you see each other, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, if I have the credit, so I can talk to him almost of the time. He even sending videos and messages. So he doesn't want to get out of the site. Because he told me that we want to get out of the site. He said that if he gets out of the site, he will put her daughter in danger, which is I don't understand.
Right. Because this is the impediment. So this is his own way of sabotaging the chance that he has with you. It's more or less subconscious, and probably you have your own wounds because you also tend to sabotage things here because you're not consider. Has he ever asked you if you want to move with him?
Yes, of course. If he asked me, I can. And he also mentioned that.
Has he ever
he
tried
kept telling me.
Has he ever tried to say, move closer, let's move with me, move in my area? Did he ever initiate something like this?
No, he haven't. But he said that he will, but during the right time. I don't know when is that right time. He keeps saying the right time.
So how often do you see each other?
Well, maybe the last time we had a video call like 2 months ago.
So
but he's
2
sending
months ago
videos
you saw
like
each
that.
other on FaceTime or?
On camera, just like a video call.
Okay. And do you speak with him on a daily basis?
Well, he's not really, but I can if I want to because I don't buy credit all the time because it's too expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So I just for once in a while, so I just talk to him. When I have credit, I can talk to him every day. But he's been sending me message like most of the time.
Because you need to find somebody you can really be with, you know. You need to find somebody to build a life with.
I know.
And
that's my wish.
You have to have a very honest conversation with this man to see if during this number of months ahead of you, you can make this happen with him. I personally think that by the fall, he will make a decision. I don't think he's going to give up on you. I think he has feelings. I think he's a good man. I think he's a good person. But he needs to decide, you know.
Yeah, he cannot make decisions for himself. It's just like he's been holding on to the past. He's too scared to move forward. That's what I feel.
Right. Oh. Exactly. Yeah.
So what should I do? Have more patience? Wait for him for another year?
Give him a chance for the next, till the fall. And if by the fall this is not breaking through, which it should, then we have to rethink where we're going from here, because I don't want you to lose too much time into it. But it will make sense to wait another number of months, because I do believe he will make a decision, and he doesn't like to be alone either. But he's still healing, and you are the healing force. You are the healing force, you know?
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for today.
Okay, my beautiful. And again,
I will see you in your conference.
I love you. I'll see you.
Thank you.
I'm looking forward to see you. I love you. And we'll make this
happen.
I
signed up for the conference.
Be stagnant, but let's give this man one last chance to be able to come together, you know, with you, because you're so good for each other.
All right. Okay, thank you so much for giving me hope.
My beautiful.
Thank you.
I'll take
a
short
so
break, and
then
I'm going to go to Patty. Hi, my lovely Patty. Hold down the line. I'll be with you in a second.
Take care, Marilyn. All right. Bye-bye.
The best of holistic, spiritual, and conscious world. OMTimes Radio. IOM FM.
Ascending Hearts is no ordinary dating site, but a spiritual dating site with a purpose, to link you with your soulmate. We engineer the serendipity so you can trust that you will attune with someone that has the same matching vibration as you. Ascending Hearts, the conscious dating site for the spiritually aware. Try Ascending Hearts for free. AscendingHearts.com.
Hello, I'm Sandy.
I'm on the phone.
OMTimes magazine's flagship.
I'm on the phone.
What is going on? My passion is sifting through information, research, and innovations from new thought teachers, speakers, and researchers.
I'm on the phone. Goodbye.
The boundaries of what we know about life, energy, metaphysics, and the universe. I love shifting perceptions about who we are, why we're here, and how quickly impossible becomes normal.
Carmen, how are you?
Our minds expand
I'm
our
okay, lovely, but I'm on the break. I don't know why Christopher put you on, because we're on the break.
So if you're the kind of forward-thinking, eager investigator of what lies beyond the current reality that most perceive, why not make a date to come play with me in the field of possibilities?
Christopher.
At 4 p.m. Pacific Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time every Thursday. And together, we can discover what's so weird going on.
If I could be you.
And you could be me for just 1 hour.
If you could find a way
to get inside
each other's mind.
Walk a mile in my shoes.
Walk a mile in my shoes.
Walk a mile in my shoes.
We've all felt left out. And for some, that feeling lasts more than a moment. We can change that. Learn how at belongingbeginswithus.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Walk a mile in my shoes.
And I'm Carmen Harra, so happy to be with you guys on this topic of betrayal. And actually, I'm taking your calls right now, and I want to remind you that the 23rd of April, I have this conference that I want to invite you guys, because you can benefit so much. It's called Manifest Your Destiny, Discover Your Power and Your Purpose in order to break through stagnation, exactly what I just talked to Melanie, and achieve the life of joy. Because if you're stagnant, things are not fulfilling. You are dissatisfied and you harbor all kinds of negative emotion. So the conference is about how to rekindle your inner light and how to shine again. And I will speak with all of you. The participants at the conference have time with me, each of one of you, and you can address your biggest concern. You will receive answers, your burning questions about everything that's happening in your life that you want to be different. And I would love to reveal you how you can work towards your soul unique calling and see the obstacle that you have to overcome. That is a love situation, or any other kind of a blockage, I want to show you which is the road to walk in this lifetime. And this, as I said, this conference is personalized in nature. So the seats are really limited. I can't take too many people. I already have quite a lot of people. And I want you to secure your spot in the next 4 or 5 days for this price of $49. That's all you need to pay. And on the 23rd of April, it's via Zoom. You'll receive a link from my assistants, and they will send you a link, and you can click on the link. You're on the conference. You will see me. I will see you, and we will talk wonderful things together. So, Patty, I'm with you. How are you doing, my love, today?
Fine. You were just talking about somebody's birthday before me. My birthday actually is in 2 months, and right before, it's 4 days. I was born April 27, 63. I'll be 60 years old, and I know that I'm entering.
So you April what?
April 27, 63.
April 27, 1963. Okay.
So I searched on the OMTimes media drop.
You know what's so funny? You are in the year 1. And did something major happen to you since April of last year until now?
It's not saying they're in
because
places.
you are you're already 10 months in the beginning of a life cycle, and you still have 2 months to make something major or something significant happen. So tell me if you feel something has been happening lately that is changing the trajectory of your life.
It was just that recently I found that my mother has breast cancer, and right now we don't know what she wants to do because she's 90 years old, and you said to me that don't worry about it for now, whatever it is, my mother made a decision that she didn't do the biopsy because she's scared to do the biopsy, and so that changed.
Do the biopsy, how do we know we have cancer?
Because the way the mammogram and the sonogram states.
I'm not that convinced for some reason.
What?
I'm not that convinced. I'm not convinced.
Yeah, you're the second person that said that to me.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Actually, the more I think, the more I'm not convinced of this.
Yeah.
And don't forget that, at a certain age, we have all kinds of cysts and all kinds of other, molecules that they gather together. It's something that can happen. It doesn't necessarily have to be cancer.
Right.
I'm not convinced unless there's a biopsy. I will not ever, rule out that this can be something else.
Right. So that's the major thing, right before my birthday too. And somebody told me many, many years ago, when something bad happens right before your birthday.
Let's take your mom from the equation and let's think of your own life, in your own decision, in your own private life of yours. Has anything significant happened in the last 10 months? Anything?
Yeah, no, I thought that you had said.
No, not really. I'm just like right now on a holding pattern because I want to do some
I don't
things.
want you to be on a holding pattern. That's why I'm doing this conference with people.
No, the reason why it's not right. It's because I'm waiting for my company to resolve a union contract because I need the money to buy some things that I need for my life.
Right.
So that's why I'm calling to see when they're going to resolve this union contract negotiation.
This union contract can be resolved to your birthday. So
Okay.
This is actually a very good thing for you.
Right.
Because this year, up to May, has to bring you something good. So we do have 2 more months left, and in this 2 more months, you're going to get a resolution to this. And you might get some money out of it. Are you expecting any money?
Yeah, it was because everybody, this union contract, because I work for Youth Development Center in New York City. It's a nonprofit organization, and our contracts run from the fiscal year, July 1st of this year until June 30th next year. So the new union contract, 3-year contract, will begin as of July 1st of 2022, which is, and then when they resolve the contract, we will get retroactive money from back from July. Okay, so that's what I'm waiting for.
You're going to get money.
Okay.
It's so funny. I see an amount that starts with 16,000. I don't know, 160,000. I don't know, but it's this number. Keeps on coming in my mind.
16,000?
I don't know if this sounds good or bad, but I don't know.
No, if we only get like 3% increase in our salary, and I work part time.
Where is 16,000 coming from? Anybody owes you money? I don't know.
When something happens to my, 16 means something because my niece was born on the 16th.
So it's a number 16 that I see, or it's 1,600, but there's something with this number. The zeros, there can be 1, 3, 10 zeros. The zeros are zeros. But this number I keep on seeing, the number 16.
Well, because I'm writing a book. When this gets resolved, I'm going to be working on my book. Who knows? Then maybe. Next year, when I enter the next,
is a big achievement. The book is that's your biggest achievement. I always told you, I don't know how many times we spoke on the radio. I always told you that you have to write a book.
Right. But right now, a lot of things have been put on hold.
Sorry.
I said I put a lot of things on hold because I'm waiting for my salary increase so I can get some things so I could actually work my book.
That's going to get increased, but you will also do the book. I want you to work on the book because the time for you to work on this book is now. I will not.
It's a 1 year.
Because
I'll put a button underneath. This book should not be put on hold, no matter what. Even if you wait for an increase. Meanwhile, whenever you have a moment to start working on your book.
What you want to do.
Mm-hmm. That's a nice birthday thing I want to do. Also for my birthday that's coming up.
If you need any help here with publishing, with somebody proofreading your book, I know all kinds of people. I can refer you to people. I can refer you to a publish house. So I'm here to help you. You've been such a great friend of the show, and you're such a smart lady, and I really believe that you deserve help, to get this done for you. It's your lifetime project that you plan to do. You're doing it,
Yeah.
And also, so you're doing it in the right timing of your life.
Yeah. And when you were talking about 16,000, who knows? Maybe I might win some money, a lotto or something.
Yes. Play those scratcher. You know which one I'm talking about?
Scratch-off games. I'm in New York City. You know how many scratch-off games we have up here?
Right.
Mamma mia.
Try to play those. I feel like those are,
All right. Oh, I'm waiting for money. So you think by my birthday, the union contract will be resolved?
Yeah, the union contract will be resolved, and then the money situation will get resolved, and then you will feel different, and then your mind is focusing on the book. So there is a lot going on, and a lot of achievements. So you step into the following year, with a lot of things on your plate that are positive, a lot to be excited about, a lot to be creative about, and put your mind together and make something great.
Yeah. Well, I want to tell you something quickly. Also, this year marks 36 years ago that I prayed a novena to Saint Teresa on June 17th. And on the 9th day, I got a rose. And every year, I always remember that. It was like very special at that time. And 16, my niece was born on June 16th. And you talk about
There's
16?
definitely something related to this number. There's a meaning. I probably imagine that this 16 will resurface again in your life. Either the book will be published on the day of 16, or on the 16 you got a contract or a book deal or something. So
Oh, guess what? The
16.
16. If you want to know something, the 16, when my mother was born in Italy in 1932, her birthday on her birth certificate says 16 because in Italy in the 30s, children were born at home. So she was born with a midwife, right? And then the midwife couldn't, the birthdays are usually later after when a child's born,
Right.
But right.
But the 16 again in your mother's birthday, that's another major significance. And that 16 is number 7. It's 1 plus 6, 7 is the divine number, the mystical number, the planet Neptune metaphysics, the spirituality, the fact that you're interested in everything that has to do with the world of the spirit, with the higher dimension. You're fascinated with those things because you have this associated with this number.
Yes,
now
617. 617. The first time I did my 9 anniversary to St. Teresa was on 617. 617.
617, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm.
You said 7, you see 16.
Right.
Wow.
It's very interesting. But anyhow, I think your finally, you can say this year is bringing me, everything I ever wanted to achieve. Because I feel like this book will be like your baby, will be something, that comes down with you and full of information and even interesting stories that you have to say will be a big success. So I already congratulate you for this.
Thank you. I just called up just for my union contract because I want to get things started.
Yeah,
when I
that is going to happen. That's going to happen, Patty. That's going to happen.
Well, let me ask you something. How much do you think we're going to get? How much a percentage increase do you think we're going to get?
I think it's more, probably 4, probably 5.
Oh, okay. All right.
I think
I'll let you know.
A bigger percentage. Okay, my love.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward for you to let me and give you some good news. All right,
Thank you.
Beautiful Patty. Thank you so much for calling me. I'm going to go to Valerie. Hi, Valerie, my love. How are you, my dear?
Hi, Carmen. How are you?
Okay. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? You had to wait a little bit. How can I help you tonight, Valerie?
Okay, I get it.
Yeah, I'm taking those supplements that you have recommended for health.
Okay. Yes.
And the Creole and the Omegas, glutathione,
yes.
and turmeric,
those
and the
are
other.
Phenomenal for circulation, for your to prevent a stroke, to prevent a heart attack. They better than a blood thinner. You know what I mean? That's something we used to take at a certain age. Yes.
Mm-hmm. I just wanted to check in to make sure that it's working, and because I don't want to have those.
Oh, it should work. But like everything you take, even a supplement or a medicine in life, when you take it, takes a while to see the result. It might take 6 weeks, 2 months for you to finally feel different, feel better, feel more energized, feel like things are in control. And the more you take them, the better it gets.
Yeah, I feel pretty good. I just wanted to make sure you didn't see any kind of adverse events coming up.
I see. I'm so excited. I'm congratulating you that you're doing it. Continue to do them, and the more you do them, you actually love yourself and you protect yourself, and you make things in your life get better and better by the minute. When it comes to health, and if you have your health, you have it all.
Absolutely. And I'm in a 9-year, but you said, I guess in May, I will start the 1 year. Am I still on track?
You have a little bit left, and when you're in the year 9, think a little bit, okay, is there some door that I need to close? Is there somebody that I don't need in my life? Are there things that I need to throw away so I clear all the garbage in my life? Because I need to start fresh. I'm preparing myself from a new beginning. I open a new chapter in the book of my life. And in order to open that chapter, I need to close all the doors. So make a list of people, things, situations, circumstances that you don't need.
Yeah, my life is pretty smooth right now. So I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
There's no issues that I see, but I just wanted
Right.
to see if I'm still on track to meet the
You are
gentleman.
very on track. You girl, you are, doing better than ever. I promise. Are you coming to my conference?
Yes, I am.
I'm so excited. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna love it, and you have a chance to see me. We can talk. You have your questions. You have one-on-one, chance to talk to me on the conference, and it's kind of a private. I'm gonna have a lot of people, but when it comes to talking to somebody, we mute the other people so you can ask me whatever question you have. And it's interesting. We see each other, and you will feel the connection. So think of all your questions for that conference.
Okay, so I'm still on track to meet the guy, and I have good health.
Absolutely. You're still on track with everything. And as you're moving closer to your birthday, things are actually feel getting better,
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Okay, my love. I love you, my Valerie. Thank you so much for calling me. And everybody, don't forget, April 23rd, you'll be with me on a special conference to manifest our destiny. I think I'm at the end of the show. I'm Carmen Harra. Thank you so much for listening. I'll be with you next Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on OMTimes Radio. I'm very grateful. And it's the first, everybody else can come. Especially if you're living there.